Today we're going to be talking about how to get free products to review on your YouTube channel when you have 0 subscribers. So this video is specifically for you if you have just a few hundred subscribers or less. I'm going to give you strategies and tips on how to get free products by leveraging content on your YouTube channel. What you're seeing on the screen are some of the review videos I've done for various products for my channel. I just wanted to give you an idea on what some of the possibilities and potentials are when you don't have a ton of subscribers, but you can still create value through your YouTube channel. What I'm going to do is I'm going to show you the very first product I got for free on my YouTube channel, which was a $484 humidifier from Dyson. And the crazy thing is, it's still the same humidifier that they're selling right now, and that was 5 years ago. So I guess it was a good purchase. It's a good machine. So the first thing I want to talk to you about, though, is if you have very few subscribers, at a certain point, you're going to have to outreach to a company to get a free product. They're not going to come to you because you're not like Kim Kardashian level mega influencer. You're just somebody just getting started, right? So one of the first things you want to do is you want to go to settings when you're inside of YouTube Studio on your desktop, and you click over here. You can click on your channel, and this is as of the year 2020. This is January 2020 actually. These things could be different in the future, but you click on advanced settings, you scroll down, and you're going to see subscriber count. You want to make sure that this box is unchecked if you only have a few subscribers, because when you're outreaching, that person might take a quick look at your channel to see who you are, what you're about, and if they see you have 5 subscribers, it's just going to take away from your credibility, even though that has nothing to do with how to create value for these companies. So what I want to talk about now is how to create that value. So you might be piecing this together as we're looking at the analytics of this video that I own. The video is titled How to Clean Your Humidifier. The reason I made this back in 2015 was I looked it up on YouTube. I didn't like any of the videos I saw, so I made my own video. And as you can see, even though some of the data is missing in the middle here because YouTube analytics get screwed up once in a while, I've been able to get 378,000 views on this video, and over time, over $1,500 in ad revenue, which is awesome. You know, it's just something I was just kind of exploring and just trying out and experimenting with, and this video took off. But it was pretty early on, probably around like 15,000 views in this section right here, is when I reached out to Dyson for a free humidifier, and to my surprise and chagrin, they said yes. So with a huge company like Dyson, the thing you have to understand is you can't use their generic contact form. That's typically not going to work. One of the first things I did is I went to Dyson.com, and it's different for every company. The bigger the company is, sometimes the harder it is to get a free product, just because it's hard to get to the right person or department. But in this particular case, I saw the contact us form. I know I filled it out, but I was like, you know what? I think I'm going to have better luck on press. So when you click on press, this is all people who are trying to essentially, put their products in the press. So they're interested in talking to these people. Well, I'm doing the same thing except on YouTube, right? I scrolled down to USA. I got an email address right here. I emailed them, and within 2 weeks, I had a $500 humidifier sitting on my front steps, which is awesome. So what I was able to do is I was able to explain to them that the people watching this video clearly have a humidifier, and they also have a problem that it's dirty. The humidifier you guys sell kills bacteria and makes it so that you don't have to clean it quite as often because it's all getting killed by these UV lights, because heck, it's a $500 humidifier. And I think that this would be a good video to do a review unboxing of, and then also have people be able to watch that video who are watching this video currently. So things have changed a little bit. You used to be able to just put call to actions right on screen in big ugly blocks. That's changed. Now what it is you have these YouTube cards that people can click at any time. They look something like this, and that is my free guide on how to get free products for your YouTube channel. It makes it into a checklist, and I've also got outreach templates that you're going to use when you are making a connection with these companies to improve your chances of closing on a free product. So when you have that on the video, you can see that this particular video has over 13,000 views. So for Dyson, it probably cost them $250, $300. I don't know what their margins are. Maybe $400, probably not that much, to ship this free product out to me. And they have over 13,000 views, and a good portion of them may have came from people who weren't even considering their product, and they were just trying to research how to clean a humidifier. I also put it in the description down here so that people can click a link and view that video as well. So this is a really quick way of showing you how you can create a video that over time can gain views through what's called search engine optimization, and that will allow you to actually create a valuable asset that companies will want to say, hey, can you put my video, can you link to my video on that video? But if you're in the situation where you don't have a lot of subscribers, you are going to have to do the outreach yourself. So what I want to do at this point is I want to share a few things on how I would do this differently today. I mean, I don't live in that apartment anymore. I don't use that humidifier anymore. I am still bald, but I am going to show you how I do things different today if I was going to do this strategically as of right now. So probably one of the first things I would do is I would go to Google and I would search humidifier, and we saw this screen before, and you can see the product that is right there. But I would start to scroll down the page and see what the search results are. The reason this is important is the way that Google serves search results that aren't ads are they give results that answer the query the best. So somebody who's in the mindset of like, I'm looking for a humidifier, what answers that best? So this link from Target, not that helpful for me unless I'm looking for, humidifiers that I want to potentially outreach to. Here you start to see some different information. Like these are articles by Wirecutter, top 10 reviews. These are kind of your top humidifiers. A little bit more difficult to create a video on top humidifiers if you can't show people the humidifier in the video. So I wouldn't suggest going that route, because in this particular case, we're going to hypothetically say you don't have any product yet that you could possibly put on camera. So going down a little bit more, down here you can see I've clicked this before, but this is an interesting article and it's called "What Kind of Humidifier Should You Get?" So as you go down this, it starts to answer a bunch of questions that people might have when they're searching for humidifiers. It's cold mist versus warm mist, so you can get into that, and then you can get into, they have combinations, filter versus no filter, room size is important on how to pick what type of humidifier you're looking at, controllability, etc. You get the point. So the reason that you can succeed by taking this information and putting it into a video is that different people have different preferences. Me personally, I don't like to read quite as much. I listen to a lot of audiobooks and I watch a lot of videos. And I'm guessing you probably watch a decent amount of videos because you're watching one right now, and you may even have your own YouTube channel that you create content for. Somebody like my wife, who tends to actually like to read things, it's interesting because if you look at her Facebook feed, her feed has no videos in it. Mine has a ton of videos in it. And it's the algorithms understanding what your preferences are. She would never watch a buying guide video on what kind of humidifier should you get. I would absolutely watch that. I don't want to read all this stuff. Give me a video, go over it, tell me what I need to know. So a really easy way is you can take a blog post, which Google has already said, you know what, this is good content. And the reason they're saying that is it's on the first page of Google, and repurpose it into a video. So the next thing that I would do is I would go backwards and see if there's anything that this blog post might have missed. And the easiest place to find that is the area that we already scrolled over, which are people also ask. This is a beautiful section of the Google search results, because again, this is based on data. People who search humidifier are also asking this. So you might find extra topics to be able to throw into your video to see if there is something that you could cover quickly in your video. When you are creating a video, the way that you get a video to rank and to get views over time is to keep people on the video a long time. That's a lot of times, like you'll see people that are like, hey, I got something at the end of this video, or at the end of this video, I'm going to share this with you. The reason they're doing that is they're trying to keep you on the video, improve their video retention time, better chance of them showing up in organic search results. So when you create a video, you don't want to make it too long. If it gets too long, nobody's going to click on it. But if it's too short and it could have been longer and you could have given better information and better answers to questions that might be in people's heads, then in that case, you may have a better chance of succeeding in ranking online. So in this particular case, what are humidifiers good for? That could be a really quick kind of thing that you answer in your video, probably 15, 20 seconds. Are humidifiers good or bad for you? Probably worth answering. Which is better? We already talked about that warm, cool mist. This is a great one. What is the difference between a diffuser and a humidifier? Because that's a question that people are asking. If you click one of these and then you go back, you're going to see a few more questions that pop up. How do you humidify a room? Blah, blah, blah. So what I would do at this point is I would do a little research. I'd come up with a script of sorts that I'm going to create. And the beautiful part is you don't actually have to have a product with you to display this. Really what you're doing is you're just taking blog post information and you're turning it into a video format. If you're doing it in a way where you're trying to keep people on the video, just make sure you're getting into the topic and the content quickly. You don't want to, start the first minute and a half talking about you and all the things that you've done and how important you are, because nobody cares. They want to know about humidifiers. If you go back to the beginning of this video, I got right to it. First 15 seconds, I tell you exactly what this video is about and why I'm teaching this to you. So how do you create a video asset that is valuable for a company because it's somebody watching it before purchase. So I did the same thing with Ego lawnmowers. You may be familiar, they're a big brand that has battery powered lawn and garden tools, and they sell, I think, mainly in Home Depot. And what I came up for that one is I started to put in a search term because I want to show you another trick here, and I put in electric lawnmower. So one of the things you can do is you can find people that are searching queries before purchase simply by just doing this. You put in the word verse. So you see the first thing beneath that popped up is versus gas, versus battery. Battery and electric kind of get used interchangeably sometimes. But I thought that was pretty interesting because I was like, somebody searching electric lawnmower versus gas, they might be in the process of potentially going over to an electric lawnmower, a battery powered one, but they're not ready to take the plunge. So what I did is I reached out to Ego. I didn't even have a video at that point. I just had a concept, but I had other videos I could point them to on how I did the same thing. So if you scroll down, you see this video carousel. I'm the first video in here in the video carousel. So I specifically wanted to create a video for them on electric versus gas lawnmower, but told them, look, if I'm gonna do this, I need an electric lawnmower, technically battery powered one, to review in the video. So you can see that this was done in May 30th of 2018. So if you click on this video here, what you can see is I did a kind of awkward green screen on this one, but I told them I need the product to review, and this one has over 11,600 views at this point. So I just wanted to highlight this real quick, that this one video with Ego went really well. So May 30th is when I published the video. Then on August 20th, I published the next video because they sent me a leaf blower, and then they sent me a snow blower, and then they sent me 2 different chainsaws as well. So this video is getting a little bit long. So what I'm gonna do is, in the video you can see on the screen now, that is going to walk you through how to pitch a company and how to create an asset that you can reuse. There are a couple different ways you can do this. I'm gonna show you how I did this for all the Ego products, and I'm just gonna break that down for you. Or you can get the free resources I mentioned before, so you can have a checklist that's gonna walk you through exactly how to get free products for your YouTube channel. All right, good luck, and I'll catch you in the next video.